Welcome back to Handle It. I'm Josh.
And I'm Amir.
And today we're going to show you how to make mozzarella cheese barbecue sauce stuffed meatballs because we know how much you love stuffing your meat.
But this is an awesome recipe to show to your friends, impress ladies, or try to get an inheritance from one of your relatives that's going to pass away.
Now obviously you can use any interior you want to stuff these meatballs, but today we're going to show you how to use mozzarella cheese and barbecue sauce.
Yum! And the equipment you need for today's episode: Epic Mealtime knives for putting any packaging, Epic Mealtime tongs for handling, Epic Mealtime cutting board for any prep work, Epic Mealtime frying pan, Epic Mealtime oven tray, and this pathetic little bowl.
And aluminum foil. And for the ingredients, about 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, an egg, 1 cup of breadcrumbs, we're using Italian seasoning, some mozzarella sticks, barbecue sauce, and about 1.5 pounds of ground beef.
You want to start by preheating your oven to 400 degrees.
And while Amir goes to preheat the oven, I'm gonna start mixing this meat together. In this case, I have 3 pounds of ground beef. I'm gonna cut it in half because we're only using 1.5 pounds.
While the oven's preheating, go ahead and grab yourself a nice little sheet of foil, place on your Epic Mealtime oven tray, slam dunk that meat into your mixing bowl. Ooh. Add your egg.
Eggs is nature's glue, so it'll keep these balls together while we cook them.
You'll want to use a cup of breadcrumbs to make sure your meat sticks together.
Also, breadcrumbs will attain the moisture, so when you're eating these meatballs, they're nice and juicy.
That's a juicy meatball. You want to add about half a cup of barbecue sauce to give these balls some flavor.
Now you can use any type of sauce you want, but in this case, we're gonna be saucing these balls up with Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce, because it's true.
It's the original number 7 recipe barbecue sauce.
And we have a drinking problem.
Can't leave home without it. The problem, I mean.
All right, it's time to get in with your hands and combine this entire mixture. All right, so we've combined all the ingredients with the meat and we have one consistency. Now it's time to start molding the balls. A good tip while molding meat together, keep your hands moist so the ground meat doesn't stick to them.
While Josh is mixing it up, we are going to get our cheese ready for the interior of our balls. You want to cut them into quarters to make sure that they'll fit into your balls properly. You don't want anything poking out, if you know what I mean.
All right, so the next step in this process is making the patties. Grab a handful and make a palm-sized patty like a burger, like so. I'm gonna place them on this baking sheet, and then Amir's gonna stuff them with some cheese and barbecue sauce.
You wanna go ahead and place your cheese right dab in the center. Get your sauce, do a little drizzle-drazzle. Oh, yeah, that's great. And then you'll wanna start by folding it all up together from the ends to the center into a ball. Yeah. Don't worry about any of that escaping barbecue sauce. That's just all good flavor anyway. Well, I didn't go to clown college to learn how to juggle balls, but doing this method helps form the ball, something to do with gravity. And there you have it, cheese stuffed barbecue meatballs.
All right, so we molded these balls and now it's time to put them in the fridge to get nice and firm. Put them in the fridge for about 10 minutes and then we're gonna sear them up on a hot pan and lock in all that good flavor.
We're gonna be putting oil to our pans so that way don't get sticky balls. I mean, so our balls don't stick.
We just took the meatballs out of the fridge. Now it's time to put them into this hot pan and sear the flavor in by searing each side of the meatball.
Great balls of fire. Yeah. Oh, you're getting crazy now. Josh placed the balls like loading a revolver to keep distance between each other so that they don't stick together, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, the purpose of doing this is to sear the ball around the entire thing so that we lock in the flavor, but we're still finishing the cooking process in the oven. We're gonna put them in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes on 400 degrees Fahrenheit.
That way we're guaranteed perfect cheesy center.
Put those bad boys in the oven on the middle rack.
Pow, yum yum.
So you can finish off these meatballs with drizzling a little bit of sauce on top of it, but you know what? All I wanna do is consume.
Cheers, buddy.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Handle It, where we showed you how to make some mozzarella stuffed meatballs. Make sure to pick up your cooking arsenal at smart.epicmealtime.com and tune in next week when we show you how to fashion a glass out of paper towels.
We can do that.
Yeah. I'm Josh.
And I'm Amir.
And thanks for tuning in.